whoever takes over the reins for this offensive line will have a big shoes to fill, but they will have a very technical, sound offensive line that will be working together.
What is some of the things that you're going to miss about Coach Crum?
Just his personality. I think the offensive line room is a very unique place if you've ever been in there, and so I think that having him in there, he kind of was a great addition to the room of a good balance. You know, us guys, we're all young, so we like to have fun. We like to talk and bounce off track sometimes. And Chrome was enough with the times to where he could joke and then get us back on track. And so I think that's what we'll miss more is kind of his jokes and his lively personality in the offensive line room.
Take us into Joe, his personality when you're in the rooms, when you're game planning, things like that.
Joe he comes with high energy, man. He's going to tell you how he feels in the sense of, you know, what he thinks of the defense. And if he tells us, you know, it's going to be a fist fight this week, he tells us every week, set your jaws and lock in. So every week it's for us like, all right, we know it's going to be a fist fight and we know it's going to be a hard opponent, but I felt it was always great hearing from Joe in the offensive meetings the day before games to see, you know, he's amped up, he's really invested into the game plan, and we are also as players. And so it was always fun to go out there each week with a enthusiastic offensive coordinator.
What do you think will make him a good head coach?
I think that will make him a good head coach. The fact that he has his own personality and he's not so much, you know, I guess business attire. You know, he was saying up there, I think, you know, he doesn't always want to be in a suit and tie, and I think that's his personality. He wants to dress like the guys and, you know, be more, not one of us, but he wants us to know that we don't have to have our so tight around him all the time. We can go walk around and be our personalities, and he always says in the offensive meetings he wants us to be you with us. And so that's all it is. If you're not a horrible, disgusting human being, then let it show and be out there, and everybody's going to love you for who you are.
Hey, Alec, this is a fascinating, I think, off-season for you, and probably exciting because there's going to be transition. Aaron Cromer's gone, new head coach, and you might lose some guys on the offensive line because of free agency.
Yeah.
How are you looking at this as, I guess, transition/opportunity?
I think you said it right there. It's just an opportunity, and I think that I'll be able to capitalize on the opportunities that are handed to me, and I think I've proven to do that with my years in the league, being able to stick around and kind of play whatever role that the offense or the special teams coach needs me to play, and I think I'll fulfill that this year on the offensive line.
What did it mean to you the way Joe talked about how much he valued the players and the locker room, the whole dynamic that you guys bring to this team?
I think I value that a lot, just because he's given, you know, a lot of trust into the players, and I think that with a head coach giving trust into the players, that you can really have a team find their identity a lot quicker, and I think that will be very positive for us.
What do you tell guys on the defense, or like, oh, what are we getting in Joe Brady when he's going to be expanding to work with us as well?
We're getting a dog, man. I think Joe's going to be able to, you know, connect the bridge of bringing the offensive energy to the defensive energy, and I think he'll be able to mesh that very well to have the team just amped up and ready to run through my face every week. So I'm excited about it.
And then you might have been asked this before I got here, but why was it important for you to be here today?
I was just kind of here. I just showed up. I had nothing to do at home. I got done plowing my driveway, and I was like, oh, yeah, the meeting's going on. So I just was like, I'm going to come down here real quick. So I'm glad that I did. It was nice.